What is the kind of the vision for you? Like, how are you going to help to up level in terms of what Oliver do and how kind of help to build their model?
Well, I came right at the moment where the acquisition was announced with you, Mr. Jones, which for me is incredible. For me, the most exciting network out there. They're the first brand tech network, which means that instead of having a lot of other advertising agencies, media agencies, digital agencies, etc., what they do is they have tech companies, these incredible businesses, that are part of the network, which makes them the best toy box that any creative can hope for, right? For us, it's simple. Is keep doing what we do in the sense of being one of the most trusted, partners to our clients. And I think that's part of that's where we're going now, is to make sure that, Oliver is not just only known by having this very disruptive, innovative business model, but is known by its work. Yeah. And that's early days for us. So we really now work on making sure that the product is as good as the model, and it's just a super, exciting journey to go through.
It's an interesting approach, and I think you've already made inroads, haven't you? You've been winning awards in your short stint at Oliver so far for the work that you've been doing across Unilever. The Links Africa work that you did recently over summer is one of the best kind of entertainment scripts I've seen for a long time as well. So
thank you, very kind.
It's great that you're already getting that work out, and you're kind of hustling and winning these exciting briefs as well. What's the ideal? Like, where do you want to get Oliver to over the next kind of year or two with your presence there?
I think, again, at the end of the day, it's about the work, right? Because if we don't drive growth for our clients, there's pretty much no point doing what we're doing. So we driving efficiencies and growth, and that's absolutely core to what we do. Yeah. And we all know that creativity can be separated to that. It's also at the core. So I think it's really now building, we're just undergoing a whole rebranding for the company and a repositioning. So it is definitely, we try, as trying to build the Avengers at the moment to power this next evolution of the company. And the opportunities are there. We have some incredible brands, to work with to deliver that.
Yeah, and I think this is it, obviously, we've been working together on this, and I think, with the creative talent out there and some of the world's finest are very interested because of the alternative model that you have. It's a more progressive model, and I think that, along with yourself and your portfolio and your creative vision, is really attracting the world's best now to Oliver, I think, creatively,
Oh, thanks for saying that. I do feel, Gareth, that actually, not because of me, by the way, I do believe that, in-housing or being, as close to the brand as possible is definitely not a trend anymore. It's something that is constantly evolving, and particularly, when you look at where the industry is going, brands now are evolving faster than advertising agencies. I don't think that means that the agencies will disappear. Quite the opposite, because that migration means that the tension and having the agency, it will always be a very important balance. Yeah. And I truly believe that, because I'll never throw stones at agencies, because I learn everything that I know from them. Yeah. I think it's just the evolution of more people being interested in being on the brand side. There's advantage and disadvantage, but I think it's mostly advantage and excitement that you get, and it's a very good way of working.
So keeping with the current, who is it out there, especially 2020, obviously the year of COVID and all of the kind of acceleration of change that's brought. Is there anyone out there that's really inspired you this year, and how have you applied their philosophy, would you say?
I think Virgil Abloh, of course.
Yeah,
What this guy is doing,
what he's capable of,
is incredible, because not just because that story of humble beginnings and what he's done, but I really identify with what he's doing, because he is into music, design, fashion, art, architecture, and everything is centered around culture. So he starts on culture. His main references of some of his initial work was heavy metal, skateboard, and music and hip hop. And I think just the storm that this dude created in culture for me is pretty revolutionary. You know, he's the first black man to be named creative director of a global luxury fashion house. You know, it never happened before. For me, that guy is incredible. That mind, it makes me, it keeps me on my toes. It makes me excited and frustrated that he's younger than me, and look what this guy is doing to the world. So it's so inspirational, really.